LinkedIn Premium is $539. Or at least the full business version is. Job seekers can save more money by going for the LinkedIn Career Plan, which is only $239 a year, or $40 a month. Because you know who has that kind of discretionary spending money? That's right, the unemployed. So if you've ever found yourself looking at LinkedIn Premium, then you've probably asked the question of, what the f*** is this even worth it? Well, fret not, my future C-level executives, because I have been using LinkedIn Premium for the past month, and I am here to give a candid report on everything. The good, the bad, and the extremely elitist. So let's get into it. But first, a disclaimer. No taxpayer dollars were harmed in the making of this video. As some of you know, I work at a university, and it was my college that paid for this service. But we paid for it with the revenue that we got from hosting corporate partnership events. So nobody's tax money or tuition dollars was involved. Okay, now let's get into it. So there are a lot of articles online that talk about the benefits of using LinkedIn Premium as both a job seeker and as a business. So I'm gonna talk about both of those and try to weigh the pros and cons against my own experiences, while also talking about some of the potential benefits that I could see for both job seekers and businesses alike. The first big benefit that I wanna talk about is the Who's Viewed Your Profile feature, because this gets touted all the time by LinkedIn and blogs and people that I talk to. This basically functions as a red receipt for when you're applying to jobs. You get the peace of mind of knowing that you applied to work at Sizzler and that a hiring manager at Sizzler actually took the time to look at your account. However, coupled with that feature is the option to browse LinkedIn anonymously, which I obviously checked. So what ended up happening to my Who's Viewed Your Profile section is that it ended up looking like this. So is the benefit worth it? Probably not. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. LinkedIn Premium also gives you the ability to send InMail Messaging, which basically allows you to cold contact people outside of your own network. Now, this feature can be extremely useful to somebody like me who does professional networking for a living. And incidentally, my college literally charges each company that comes to recruit $500. So if I'm able to generate even 2 additional leads every year, then LinkedIn Premium has paid itself off for me. The problem for job seekers is that this InMail messaging is limited to only 5 times per month. And there is no guarantee that sending out cold contact DMs to hiring managers will give you any sort of benefit as a job seeker. So is this one worth it for businesses? Absolutely. But is it worth it for job seekers? Absolutely not. I also want to throw out that there are services like Career Shift out there that will literally just give you the email address of anybody's name who appears on a public directory anywhere. So this isn't an ad, but like if you do want to cold contact people, I would just use something like Career Shift instead, because it's typically free for most American college students to use. So at this point, you're probably asking, Trouty, is there any benefit at all to using LinkedIn as a job seeker? And my personal opinion on that is kind of. LinkedIn Premium's career plan does give you access to LinkedIn Learning, which is a phenomenal service similar to Skillshare and the Great Courses Plus, where you get these really curated and easy to understand lessons on everything like Microsoft Excel or digital marketing from subject matter experts in the space. The only problem there is that a LinkedIn Learning plan alone is only $19.99 a month, which is still notably cheaper than the $40 that you would otherwise be spending. The other big tool that you have access to is LinkedIn Premium's resume tailoring tool. This basically pulls keywords from a job description and teaches you how you can integrate those into your own resume, which would be a great service if this hadn't already been automated very well by AI. So the big conclusion that I came to after 30 days is that some of LinkedIn's best features are hidden behind this weirdly elitist paywall. And while you could totally justify using it for a professional networker like me, I could not comfortably recommend LinkedIn Premium to somebody who is job seeking and wants to use it to get a job. But these were my own observations. If you have been able to use LinkedIn Premium as a job seeker and you've been able to do it in a way that offset the cost, then I would love to hear from you in the comments below. This will help us all learn from one another, and it will also help me very selfishly be better at my job of helping college students launch from college into their professional careers. So definitely let me know in the comments section below, and I will see you next week.